First up, we got the Los Angeles Rams on the road, a 10.5 point favorite in Carolina.
The line's now 11, actually.
11 now. Yeah. So the world is pissed that the 8-9 Panthers get a home game as a division winner. The Rams go in there. Just over a month ago, the Rams lost in Carolina. It was a sloppy, bad weather game. It was raining. The ball was wet. But the Rams got a stunning loss. I mean, big favorite on the road. What do we think about this one?
Andrew, you go first.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a team twice in a year, especially with a team that's led by Matt Stafford. I don't see the Panthers winning this game, even if it's at home. I mean, I think the Panthers have shown some glimpses, but I just don't trust Bryce Young in the playoffs going up against Matt Stafford with that Rams team. And that the front four for the Rams, too, is crazy. They're going to give Bryce Young fits this whole game.
Now, I have an upset alert here.
Oh, my gosh.
An 80% chance of rain in Charlotte on Saturday night, and that's an 80% chance of some whoop ass that they're about to pull out, because Charlotte has been just a bleak place to be a football fan since Cam Newton left, and this is finally the year that they got a little bit of luck. And I don't think that luck stops here. All that MVP talk, all those perfect white teeth on Matthew Stafford, the perfect hair from McVay, it doesn't do well in the rain. The Panthers are built to be a playoff team. That Dowdle guy is about to have the game of his career. Carolina upsets the Rams in the wild card round, starts off the whole NFL playoffs with a bang.
Yeah, I think that'll be awesome to see. I got to roll with the Rams in this one just because they look like one of the true Super Bowl contenders, and this Carolina team doesn't look all that good. That being said, the 11-point line is crazy. Like if you're gonna bet the spread, I would take the Panthers with the points, but I don't care about your bet. I care about actual football. I think the Rams will win the game, but if the Panthers won, it would be hilarious for a variety of reasons. I mean, the Rams are kind of the darling of this NFL season for a good chunk of it in a year where we didn't really have one team stand out. So it'd be funny if after all that they just flopped on the road to an 8-9 team, and just everyone online just so annoyed that the 8-9 Panthers are getting a home game. Yes, it's stupid, but you know what? What, do you want divisions not to matter? It's like divisions are a cool thing, and all you got to do is beat this Panthers team with Bryce Young. Shouldn't be that hard, but hey, another thing, I do love seeing these teams that play in, domes, or they got their nice little retractable roof, or they play in that perfect Southern California climate. They got to go to the East Coast. The little rain's coming down. They're in shambles.
It's going to be pouring.
I love
in
seeing
Charlotte.
it.
It's going to be pouring.
But that being said, I still have the Rams winning. I think
Rams still win that game.
I got the Rams. All right, that's the Saturday afternoon game. Saturday night, it's on Amazon for some reason. It's the oldest rivalry in football. It's
rubber match, dude.
It's the rubber match.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I'm going to. So,
let's do it.
You know that link you sent us to?
He's got the Panthers going to the Super Bowl.
I don't have a Steelers. I don't have a first round. Oh, maybe I took my screenshot on the divisional. I rescind my statement. Go ahead.
Technology's hard, dude. Sometimes
he's figuring out how to use the zoom in, zoom out feature. But next up, Saturday night, it's on Amazon. It's the oldest rivalry in football. It's the Green Bay Packers, a 1-point favorite on the road in Chicago against the Bears.
Bears are favorites.
All right. Well, I pulled the lines.
It's a pick 'em.
I pulled the lines this morning, so I don't.
No, the Bears are still favorites.
All right. Well, the lines are as of this morning.
It doesn't matter. It's -1 +1 in the playoffs. It's a pick 'em.
All right. Yeah. It's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em. It's the oldest rivalry in football. I think we're gonna let Andrew start off. Who you got in this one?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Chicago Bears are gonna win this game. Now, hear me out. I know that the two games against the Packers were fucky, and it could go either way. Like, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. The Packers are a good team. They've got a good coach. They're obviously missing a lot of players that would probably make a huge difference in this game and give them a slight advantage. But it's a 90% chance of snow in Chicago. And when it's snowing like that, and the guys are feeling it, the ball's not getting thrown around, guess whose team has the number 3 rushing attack in the league? That would be the Chicago Bears. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai are going to run all over this Packers team. And I don't know about you, but in that cold of weather, I do not want to take a hit from a running back like Kyle Monangai up the middle. I mean, you saw the last game when he punished I don't even remember who it was from the Packers, but up the middle, he broke the dude's helmet. Like I'm not going in the hole for that tackle.
Yeah,
and
if
I don't
you're-
think anybody from the Packers is.
Yeah, if you're a defender, you see a Manung guy, that's the wrong guy. I wouldn't want to hit him either.
Dude, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got the Bears winning this game. I think once again it's going to be a close battle. The Bears defense obviously is a liability if they're not getting turnovers. But once again, with that cold, who knows what's going to happen with those turnovers? That ball is a little bit harder to hold on to. The throws are a little bit tougher, and that defense might just take the ball away at least 2 to 3 times.
I have the Bears as well. I think the Bears are built for a little bit of a playoff run here. I know I was giving Andrew shit all year about the Bears, but man, week after week, they just continue to prove me wrong. This team is legit. Caleb Williams is playing some good football. And dare I say, they're one of the best coached NFC teams as well. I have the Bears winning easily against the Packers. Jordan Love is one of the biggest disappointments of the year, in my opinion. And the Packers are just kind of floating away into irrelevance in the NFC. So I have the Bears winning this week.
I was waiting for the not the entire time, but I'm very surprised.
I'm flipped.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got the Bears in this one as well. And I think the Packers team, they're completely broken. Like I went off in the last episode about how the Eagles blew it by not taking that opportunity to jump to the 2 seed because the Packers are the team you should want to play. Micah Parsons went down. They've got key injuries. This Packers team is just so flaky. They look completely broken. I mean, they've been just choking games away down the stretch, including the last time they met the Bears just a few weeks ago. Things are looking up for Chicago. I think they win this one easily. And Andrew says to pick them. I don't know. I placed a bet, a Bears money line when they were an underdog this morning, and I'm pretty happy about it.
Dude, I can't help but feel like you guys are trying to jinx the Bears right now, but I'll take it. It's recorded that you guys just took the Bears.
You think we're Bears haters? We're just
No,
always
you're just
fair.
Caleb Williams
no,
haters.
We've always been fair on this program.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, we see it as
We
it is.
believe
And we
in
call
fairness.
it as it is. No matter if it's our team, if it's your team, that doesn't matter at all. Or play into
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear you guys came around on the Bears.
There's
That's
no one
nice.
more neutral than us on this
Yeah.
program.
All right.
100%.
All right. That's it for Saturday. Into Sunday. It's Trent's Buffalo Bills in Jacksonville. Bills are a 1-point favorite on the road. And I don't care where the fucking line is right now, okay? These were the lines this morning, so that's where we're going with.
You're right. That is the line.
Trent's going to be at the game. The Bills are a 1-point favorite on the road. So,
Hey, Bills hammer it all day long. I went to the Bills playoff game. It was the first time they've been in the playoffs in about 150 years in 2018. And the Bills traveled to Jacksonville. Okay, they played Blake Bortles and crew. I was at that game. I paid a lot of money for those tickets. We went tailgated early. I may or may not have blacked out, walked into the stadium, fell asleep before kickoff, got kicked out, ended up almost getting beaten up by Jacksonville people in the parking lot, and struggled to find my car for about 7 hours. However, this is a new year. This is a new me. This is not the Tyrod Taylor Buffalo Bills against Blake Bortles. This is Josh MVP Allen against one of the worst first picks in the draft of all time. What's his name?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor, who gives a shit? Because the
that's
Bills are going to win this game, and I will be there for it. And I just couldn't be more excited to play such a shitty team in the wild card round.
yeah, I think the party ends for your Bills this Sunday because this is an absolutely loaded Jaguars team. It's like, it's so hard for me to not just pick Josh Allen to beat a Trevor Lawrence-led Jaguars team. I see that Jaguars logo and I just think loser. But this team's on a tear. They're a complete team right now. They've won 8 straight. And the Bills have been kind of a flawed team all year long. I think they're the favorite because people are hammering Buffalo because they think Josh Allen is going to, put it all together and put them over the top. He's been carrying them all season long. I mean, it's finally going to catch up to them. It was a tough game on the road. I like Jacksonville in this spot.
I'm gonna go ahead and side with Trent on this one. I don't trust Trevor Lawrence in this spot. We've seen his ceiling. Obviously, he's played very well these past few weeks, this year in general. But we've also seen the floor, and that floor is not good. He tries to do too much. He tries to Josh Allen. He tries to do too much, and he makes mistakes. And I and picturing what happened with the Bills versus the Bengals, right? Everyone's like, oh, Joe Burrow. And then he throws 2 picks on 2 consecutive passes. I see something like that happening with Trevor Lawrence against this Bills team. And I know the Bills don't have as much talent as they want to around Josh Allen, but I think Josh Allen makes some crazy shit happen in this game, and I see them winning this game.
Can we all agree, too, that Liam Cohen's mouth is the least parallel mouth to the ground out of any NFL coach in NFL history? I am so sick of his slanted ass face. He is going to lose this game to Sean McDermott, who has a perfectly symmetrical face and his lips are completely parallel to the ground. That might not mean a lot to you guys, but there's no way if you're a player, you can get pumped up by a guy whose mouth is going like this before a game. There's just no way. Liam Cohen is a bum, and Duval is going to lose.
You didn't raise your eyebrow, your one eyebrow.
Duval.
The eyebrow raise was crazy.
Brutal. One of the worst intro press conferences ever. Karma will catch up to you, Liam, and that will happen this Sunday at 1 p.m. in Jacksonville at Everbank Stadium in one of the worst cities in Florida, if not the country, Jacksonville.
All right. So that's Bills Jags. We got 2 of us taking the Bills, 1 of us taking the Jags. All right, next up, it's 4:30. It's the San Francisco 49ers on the road in Philly. They're a 4.5-point underdog taking on the defending champs.
You go first.
This is my lock of the week. I think the 49ers are a very well-coached team. Christian McCaffrey's a dog. Brock Purdy showed how good he can be against the Bears. And then he played the Seahawks with a good defense. The Eagles are winning this game. It is a matchup nightmare for the San Francisco 49ers in this game.
Boop, boop. Lawn chair lock of the week.
Yeah, I was told to bring one, and this is it. This is it. I mean, that Eagles defense is still very good. Christian McCaffrey might give them some fits, but it's not going to matter when Saquon Barkley is running down their throats, and they are just milking that clock the entire game and keeping Christian McCaffrey and Brock Purdy off the field.
I'm sorry, I got to go with Brock Himothy on this one. This guy has been the man. He's always been the man. And the Eagles are in absolute shambles mentally right now. They didn't even play their starters in the last week. All their players are injured. The 49ers are going to roll into Philly. Those fans are going to be in for one of the worst nights in Philly history. I know we've had conversations about Philly being pretty good this year.
It's a coughing pod.
The coughing pod's real. It's flu season. It's flu
Might as well
season.
just get them all out right
Yeah,
Super flu, dude. Super flu.
No, I'm sick of the Eagles. I'm sick of all the characters they have on the sidelines. I think Sirianni is done with the Eagles after this game. That might be someone we need to add to the list of firings. And Jalen Hurts is going to show up like the true clown he is. And Brock Purdy, MVP caliber, will win this game.
now. Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers as well. It's like this is the tale of 2 teams where the Eagles, they have all the talent in the world, but nothing's been right all season long. They hate each other. Everyone hates Jalen Hurts. Everyone hates Sirianni. A.J. Brown, he used to be a great receiver. Now he's become known as the guy who's sad about not getting the ball. It's like you think of that before you think of his great catches. The 49ers, on the other hand, I mean, they're banged up. They're doing it with 3rd, 4th string guys, whether it's Brock Purdy, Mac Jones, guys you have never heard of. They're just stepping up, finding a way to win. The vibes are incredible. These teams have also had kind of a thing going on. They played in the NFC Championship 3 years ago. That's when Brock Purdy broke his forearm, had some elbow injury. Probably have Josh Johnson winning the game in a weird roundabout way. You know, beats the Eagles last week, makes this matchup happen again. I think this is going to be just an Eagles no-show performance. Think 2 years ago when they played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card round and they just quit on the field. I think we're going to see another one of those this time around. This awful Eagles season will finally come to an end. I can barely talk, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the end for Nick Sirianni.
Yeah.
Because he's been wildly successful in his 5-year run, so it'd be kind of crazy to think a year after the Super Bowl. But it's Philly. No one lasts a while. Everyone there's a scumbag. Something's going to change in Philly. It's like there's no way they bring everyone back. I think A.J. Brown's probably out, but Nick Sirianni, dark horse to lose his job, especially if they lose this one.
He's got one of the highest winning percentages of a head coach in NFL history, but he is at risk to lose his job. I'm with you on that. All right, let's move into the last No, not the last game.
2 games.
It's the last game of Sunday.
Sunday.
It's the Sunday nighter. It's the Los Angeles Chargers in Foxborough taking on the Patriots. Patriots are a 4-point favorite. Trent, what do we think here?
No, you go first.
No,
It's your
this is my lawn chair lock of the week.
Oh.
I have the Patriots winning pretty easily here. I think the Harbaugh brothers shtick is up. This is not their season as a family, and Vrabel's going to have the boys raring to go. Drake May has proven that he is more than a game manager, despite what Cam Newton has to say on his boring podcast. And Drake May and the boys just continue to roll. I think Stephon Diggs and all the D tackles that New England has just continue that character play. They keep doing their jobs. They don't do anything off the field. They stay focused. I have the Patriots winning this one. They're my lawn chair lock of the week.
Yeah, I think I got the Patriots winning this one as well. I got them winning handily. I believe they will cover. And what do you mean what? And I believe the Chargers were the best possible draw that the Patriots could have had. It's like, it's the playoffs. Everyone's good. But this worked out pretty well for New England. It's another case of a team that plays in the warm weather. They play with a nice, comfortable roof over their head. They're coming into a cold climate. It's nighttime. And Justin Herbert is super banged up right now. I mean, not only is he's doing a ton with very little help around him, but his hand might be broken. I mean, he can barely throw the ball. Credit to him for all he's doing. Their offensive line is terrible. Their weapons are depleted. I mean, this really is the best case scenario for the Pats. Chargers do have a great defense, so, can they get in the head of Drake May? He's just got to keep his composure. Good draw for the Pats. I have them winning this one. But yeah, Jim Harbaugh, he's been giving some wild interviews this week. I mean, I'm a big Harbaugh fan. I've listened to a lot of analysts who said, Harbaugh, Justin Herbert, that's you draw on the first. That's a tough first-round draw. And I like those guys a lot, but are we forgetting their showing in the wild card round last season? They got their asses kicked by the Texans. I mean, Justin Herbert's never won a playoff game. I don't think he's going to go his whole career without winning one, but they're acting like it's, prime Joe Montana. So I think good draw for the Pats. I got them covering.
100%.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers in this one. The Patriots had historically one of the easiest schedules in the history of the NFL, and they're finally facing a team with some dog. And I know that the Chargers' offensive line is banged up, but playoff experience is playoff experience. And I don't think Drake May faced that much adversity this year. He had some great games. He played very well in all the games, and he beat the shit out of some bad teams. But they're playing against a playoff team. Justin Herbert just does what it takes to win these games, even though he's getting his ass kicked the entire time. It does not matter. He will still win games. And I think that in this playoff environment against the Chargers with that defense, I think Drake May struggles against this team. And I think the Chargers take this one.
I was kind of with you. I thought we were kind of vibing on the same wavelength of these quarterbacks who are overrated and then don't show up at the end of games. And no one could be a bigger example of that than Justin Herbert. This guy is a bum. His girlfriend, Madison Beer, is not even getting as many Instagram followers as Drake May's girlfriend, who can cook her ass off.
Right.
And that's what matters. And in this game, you're going to see that Justin Herbert spent a little bit too much time courtside of the Lakers games this year. He spent a little bit too much time focused on hot girls, and he wasn't focused on football. But you know who's focused on football? Drake May and Mike Vrabel. Those are football guys. And I'm sorry, but Justin Herbert, you're not convincing anyone. You are a fraud.
Yeah, and Andrew, I think, you brought up the weak Patriots schedule. You're making the same mistake that all of our idiot commenters on our videos who, dropped out and didn't get their high school diploma are making. It's like, just because the Patriots played a weak schedule, people are somehow making a false equivalency that they can't beat the Chargers in a home game in the playoffs. Historically, teams that have easy schedules get home games in the playoffs and win those home games. They played who was on their schedule, and they won 13 of the last 14 games. The only blip on that is a 4-point loss to Buffalo in that. And I mean,
I'm just calling it as I see it, dude. I don't think the Patriots are winning that game.
People get confused with the easy schedule thing. It's like, if you're going to say this is not your typical 14-win team, there's definitely something to be said there.
Hey, I agree with you play who you play, because that was an argument against the Bears the whole year. But when it comes down to the playoffs, they haven't had to have that tough fight yet. And in a game like this, the Chargers are going to fight harder to win that game at the end of it. And they have the experience to do that with Justin Herbert having to fight for his life to win games. I think Drake May is going to make a mistake when it comes down to the crunch time against this defense, and it's going to be the difference
Why do you
in the
think
game.
Justin Herbert is a war hero? I don't understand. You keep saying he's going to fight for his life.
Dude,
when has he ever fought for his life?
Dude, his entire offensive line is hurt. He's literally been fighting for his life to win these games.
Oh my God. Spare me the Justin Herbert talk. This guy doesn't make quick decisions on the football field. That's why he's getting sacked. And the reason all of his offensive line are hurt because he's running around little loops and they're getting undercut by these D tackles. He's the reason Los Angeles is number 7 this year and not number 1. They suck ass with Justin Herbert as quarterback.
Okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Sunday.
What's the line?
Patriots are a 4-point favorite.
Are they?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were a 4-point favorite this morning. They opened as a 3.5-point favorite.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, most people care about like what's the line is now.
Do you want me to look at it right now?
Yeah,
Is that
maybe.
what we're doing? All right.
Because Andy looked at it this morning.
Yeah, Andy
I
has,
did look this morning.
It's
yeah.
way long ago.
Right. And that's 24 hours ago by the time this is dropped. So.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely. It's probably going to change by the time this
No,
comes
we
out.
should
anyways.
correct it now because this is coming out later.
That's a good point.
So we should just keep
All right.
correcting it
So
now.
it's back down to Patriots are 3.5 favorites.
Okay. All right. Well, so Andy was wrong. Okay.
Yep. Andy was wrong.
They were a 4-point favorite
Right.
We'll take your word for it.
on Hard Rock Bet. But I almost forgot to give my lawn chair lock presented by Kalshi. And it's a Hunter Henry touchdown. I mean, the Chargers, they've struggled to defend tight ends all season long. Hunter Henry, he's in for revenge. People probably don't remember. He played for the Chargers at one point. He's going to score a touchdown against them in this playoff game. That's my lawn chair lock. Bet it on Kalshi. It's not sports betting, it's Kalshi.
That's right. It's not sports betting, it's Kalshi. And this in 2026, what a better app to have on your phone. When your wife asks you, hey, are you betting on this game? You say, no, I'm not. And then in your head, you go, I'm investing in this game.
Right.
And that's what Kalshi's all about. If you want to lie to your wife, but not actually lie to your wife, if you're looking at it from a literal sense, this is what it's all about. Kalshi, download it now. Use the promo code No, I'm not betting to get an extra $10 this week on any of our lawn chair locks of the week bets.
For the listeners, when it comes to no, I'm not betting, all one word, is there an apostrophe in I'm, or is it just I am?
I didn't know there was ever an apostrophe in I'm.
Yeah, it's conjugated.
I thought it was EIM.
Yes, that's the right spelling. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, so that's my lawn chair lock presented by Kalshi. That's it for the Sunday slate. We got a Monday night game. It's kind of a new thing. It's the Houston Texans on the road in Pittsburgh. As of this morning, the Texans were a 3.5-point favorite on the road. A lot of road favorites this wild card round.
Ooh, wrong again, Andy. 3 points.
No, see, you're saying I'm wrong. I prepared for the show before you guys did. I was ready to go earlier than you were. You're
Prove
putting
it.
it on me.
Prove
See,
it.
Your procrastination.
Show me the screenshot.
In the show notes, it has the lines.
Can't believe you then. Sorry,
I sent
man.
you the show notes. You said sounds great.
No
Can't wait to do
proof.
it.
No
All right,
proof.
who do we like in this one? Texans 3.5-point favorite on the road in Pittsburgh.
3
Man,
points.
all of me
3
wants
points.
all of me wants to say Pittsburgh's going to win this game, but the Texans have one of the best defenses I've seen in the last decade. I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. I'm sure Stroud's healthy again. I don't think it really matters. That defense is unfathomably good at football, and I think they're going to be ready to absolutely kick the ass of the Steelers this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with these crazy Pittsburgh Steelers, and everything tells me that Houston's the better team. They're on a tear. They've won 8 in a row. They have the best defense in the league. CJ Stroud has actually had some playoff success before. He's won a playoff game. He's 1-2 in the postseason, but even in his losses, he showed pretty solidly. But anyone who's watched the Steelers, you're just not all that impressed with them. Like, nothing comes easy. Their offense, I mean, they don't have a whole lot to it. They're not great at running the ball. They don't have much besides DK Metcalf. But this year's Pittsburgh Steelers, they kind of just live this weird charmed existence. And it's like they're a 3.5-point underdog at home. I feel like things are just going to fall in place for these crazy Steelers. They're going to get it done. Aaron Rodgers, he'll get one last playoff win in his, in his decorated career. And it'll be funny. Can you really trust these Houston Texans, a 3.5-point favorite on the road? I mean, I don't know.
I do. I can because their defense is unbelievable, man.
I'm going to have to side with Andy on this one. I've watched Aaron Rodgers play and own my team for a long time, and there's just some weird voodoo magic he's got going on in the playoffs. I just see him pulling through, and I don't trust the Texans offense this year. If they played a little bit above average, that team would be insane, but I don't think they have it in them, and I think that Aaron Rodgers finds a way to win this game with DK Metcalf coming back too.
Okay. It's fair. I think you guys are going to be wrong. So I think you'll come back next week and admit your mistake.
Okay.
All of my picks, I think, are going to be right.
Right. I feel the same way. I have money. Everything I just said, I bet on this morning with the lines I mentioned this morning.
Yeah, Andy got some weird lines too, the wrong ones.
Yeah, Andy, those.
The lines move. The lines move, and
I don't know if they do. Andy.
No, I said no one has ever been prepared to do a show as many hours ahead as I was today. I had us ready to go with an agenda 8 hours before.
Andy's got his picks in for next playoffs.
We've never
next
been locked in.
Too.
I know a lot of people are going to say wait till the day before there might be injuries. I didn't care. I'm just so excited. There's pretty much no new information that could possibly change my pick for any of these games.
No, I agree.
So that's what we got. All right. You know who we like in the wild card round, but do we want to go through and give our Super Bowl picks? Who do we got on the big stage in Santa Clara at Super Bowl 60?
All right, I have the Bills playing the Rams in the Super Bowl. Even though I said the Rams were going to lose earlier, I'm just joking. I don't have the Bills against the Rams. I have the Bills against the Chicago Bears. And I know I've shit on the Bears a lot this season, but I really like what Ben Johnson has going up in Chicago in Windy City. Did you know it's actually called Windy City? Not because it's always windy. I didn't earlier in the season until this idiot told me about the story that no one cared about. But that's irrelevant. The point is, I have the Bills against Chicago. I have Josh Allen getting his first Super Bowl ever, and Buffalo fans going absolutely wild. I will be filming a documentary about this, and I'm very excited about it.
All right, Andrew.
So I went through it. I've got the Bills and I've got the Rams. I have the Bears losing to the Rams in the NFC Championship game. I just think that their defense is just not going to get us there this year. And then I have the Rams winning the Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
All right, like those picks. Yeah, I've got the Seattle motherfucking Seahawks winning the Super Bowl over Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
My God,
okay,
what the fuck?
That's
so
Seattle team,
weird.
They're dominant. They are incredible in every facet of the game. I don't ever want to hear Sam Darnold can't perform in the playoff slander ever again. Okay, Jalen Hurts just won a Super Bowl. Nick Foles has won a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Brock Purdy and Jimmy Garoppolo were each one throw away from winning a Super Bowl. You don't need to have that stud guy to get it done. And I would take Sam Darnold over the last 2 years over any of those guys. Jackson Smith and Jigba is maybe the best receiver in the league. Zachary Charbonnet, that sounds like something I drank on New Year's. And it's incredible. This team's awesome. I think Seattle, I mean, it's a revenge story 11 years in the making. Ever since that, they opted to pass at the goal line. Seattle fans have been in shambles, but I think the Seahawks, they get their second Super Bowl.
Well, I'm glad there's some parity on the show. You know, I think we got some good picks. I think all of them are realistic. I think Andy hasn't paid attention to the NFL being fixed this year. There's no way the NFL lets that shitty matchup be in the Super Bowl. No one's going to watch that game. People want a storyline, and we're giving you storylines on
Did
our
anyone
picks.
want Rams Bengals a few years ago though?
No, and that was
LA
I
was
mean,
there.
Joe Burrow versus
that was one of
Matt
the first
Stafford.
years. That was one of the
But Burrow became a bigger name.
Trevor
once he
Lawrence
got to
versus
that.
Sam Darnold.
Dude.
That's not
Oh
really
my
pulling
God,
in
it's a
headlines.
horrible
It's what the
game.
people want.
It's
No,
what
it's
the
not.
people want.
It's not.